Okay, sorry about that. Looks like the camera's good now. Had a little bit of technical difficulties at the beginning there. Alright, hopefully we got Cupid and Ping Che that can come back into the room. But yes, a bit of an early stream today. It's actually going to be a bit shorter too. As usual, we have our work day that starts at 6 p.m. So we don't get much luxury of coming home at this time to play, not coming home at this time. Well, I guess there's people who are coming home at this time, but people are coming home, we're getting ready to head out. But before we do, we have to beat this final challenge. Alright. First we have Aaron. I believe I can just lead with Land Shark on this one. We'll try and get like a clean sweep on the boy. It's just Aaron. He shouldn't be hurt. Harold, how you doing? Did I see your Discord message? Oh my god, my chat's glitching out, isn't it? I haven't looked at your Discord message just yet. I'll take a look at it in a sec. When I get a second. Actually, maybe we can do it on the side right now. Are we gonna be playing Unite later? Ping Che, nice to see you back. I think. Nice crit. We may play Unite later on in the night. For this part of the stream, we may only have time for just the Pokemon section. So we'll see. Don't lose. We're not gonna lose. Not this time. Yeah, we'll queue with you to 1600. Alright. Here's our grudge match. Aaron is pretty easy. We got a lucky crit with our Garchomp at the beginning. And Crobat has such a high crit rate, we might be able to get a couple guarantees. I mean, I know Beautify does know Psychic, but it has such a low special attack. Nah, it doesn't even matter. Such a weak Pokemon. Alright, you've had your fun. Alright, I think it's good time here to switch out. Back to our Garchomp. Goes for the Aerial Ace. Alright, don't miss your rocks. Alright, one more. Blowing by Aaron. The easiest Elite Four member. Alright, good try, Aaron. Honestly, it's kind of crazy how you became the Elite Four member and Volkner stayed the 8th gym leader. Because this guy is depressed. And you got something to do with that, Aaron. I'm just saying. You don't really deserve that title. Alright, let's just heal up. Make sure that we got full HP for this next section. And then eventually we're gonna also get rid of Rock Slide on our Land Shark. It's not gonna really be needed for this entire section. Alright, Big Bertha. Let's do this. Alright, so this time we won't make the mistake of letting the Pseudo-Wudo one-shot us. Last time we thought it had Sturdy. It has Blockhead. So we don't need to do like a weaker attack to break its shield, luckily. Alright, that's 2. I do have to watch out for the Golem, I guess. Roserade isn't the tankiest Pokemon, and so an Earthquake or a Stone Edge might end up doing a good bit of damage to us. Decisions. I mean, Stone Edge might one-shot us, to be honest. Yeah, I think we'll just go for it. We'll break the shield with a Dazzling Gleam. And then we'll just pray that we don't get one shot. Okay. Good job, Flora. Alright, should just be the Hippowdon last. It is also running Ice Fang. Another question of, will I get one shot? Here, let's try it. We will be the one-shotter. Oh, is it critical? Okay, good job, Flora. Alright, moving up. We did not make a mistake this time on Bertha. Alright, thank you, Bertha. I mean, basically, I think we just like swept her with the Flora, so that's interesting. Let's also give it this Garchomp a new held item. We luckily have one Chesto Berry, which is actually going to come very in handy for this next section. Alright, time for Flint. Okay, let's do a quick save at this point. Alright, last time we were able to get a clean sweep on Flint. Let's see if we are able to do so again. So I believe Rapidash is indeed faster than me. Goes for the Iron Tail. I was kind of hoping Rapidash was going to go for like a Hypnosis or something. But it's what it is. Alright, so Lopunny most likely going to be going for that high jump kick. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go into Batman. I think we can maybe even take a hit. Hopefully this... I know Low Bunny does have a high attack stat. High jump kick would be a bit devastating to get hit. You played AZ lost in us. Shh. We what's that? What's that thing that happened in Endgame? Everybody comes back from the Thanos snap. That's what happened. That's what happened. It was all an alternate reality last time. Alright, high jump kick does no damage. And we do get hit by the cute charm. I think we can go into close combat range at this point. It's hard to say if close combat's going to one-shot. Okay, let's go for a close combat. Okay, we did it. I get so nervous sometimes making those decisions. Alright, time for the Steelix. Most definitely. I don't believe this Steelix actually runs Earthquake. So I'm pretty sure we're good to stay in. One-shot it with a flamethrower. Now it's time for the most annoying Drift Blim. Luckily we are running Shadow Claw. That's nice. Already the turn 1 baton pass, that's wild. Alright, I'm actually a bit concerned on the switch. I think we'll go into Garchomp because there's a chance it might use Thunder Punch, I guess. Hope we don't get one shot here. Close combat. Okay. Alright, we should be good. And then we'll just go into Crobat here. I just wasn't sure if it was going to use like a Thunder Punch at this point. Definitely did not want my Batman to get hit by that. And then Batman is most definitely faster. Oh. Wait. It's holding onto a band. It's holding onto a band. Oh my god. Good thing, I guess, Crobat loves me. Because I completely forgot it holds on to a Focus Sash. Alright, slight misplay, but thank you. Thank you, Crobat. Let's just hit it with the Toxic. And then let's just U-turn out of here. This Drifblim doesn't exactly have any attacking moves to KO any of my Pokemon, so we're pretty much just in the home stretch at this point. Metalhead's probably your best Pokemon to take on Drifblim, since it's also special attacking. And then we'll just let Poison do its thing. You want to go up there, you don't want to touch it. Drifblim, you're moving. Alright, Drifblim, come on. Alright, one more. I think a Psychic should be able to close this out. Cat does not sound happy. Yeah, she's getting picked up to get put on a couch, but sometimes she doesn't like getting picked up. She had to express her discontent briefly. Alright, sadly we missed her Psychic, which means that they're probably just going to use a full Restore. Oh my god, Flint, you were so annoying. Maybe we can hit a back-to-back Psychic. Hallelujah. Alright, that's Splint. That's 3. Burnt right down to cinders. Alright, let's heal that up. So now we have to go against the Mr. Mime. I kind of want to lead with Flora in this next battle. Flora does have the poisoned, the Sludge Bomb, which probably will be a fairly clutch against the Mime. But let us also change up one of our moves, because we don't really need Rock Slide anymore. It's not going to be useful against any more of the Pokemon that we're going to go up against. So let us Yeah, I think Shadow Claw is a good move. We'll teach Landshark Shadow Claw. I mean, I don't anticipate really using the move, but hey, we might. Oh, Bulldoze actually... Oh, maybe we can teach him Bulldoze. You know what? Scratch the Shadow Claw, 'cause I don't think we're actually going to use Shadow Claw a single time. Bulldoze is going to be a much better option, because then we can have the slow the enemy down for someone else to kind of come in at the end there. And then I think that's basically all I can do at this point. Steel Wing ain't gonna be too useful. All those mons died. No, hell, I don't think you understand. Like, there's a Thanos snap. Let us... Yeah, I think we said we're gonna lead with Flora for this next section. All 6. No, there's a Thanos. I don't like all of the dead mons came back, or at least half of them. It was crazy, but there's like a reverse Thanos snap that happened. I thought it was done. I was like, man, we're done here. Like, we lost to Cynthia. I was packing myself to go home, and then everyone was just back. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Alright, Lucian. I'm here for my rematch. So last time we went up against Lucian, we got one shot by his Medicham. But in all seriousness, I just wanted to see if we were able to even take on Cynthia, because the first time around we made some mistakes that prevented us from being able to proceed any further. So this is more of a fun thought experiment of what if we were able to get this far without sacking our own Pokemon. Alright, Flora just survives. I think that's range for the Sludge Bomb. I'm hoping I'm not like one off. Oh. What's nice is that we don't have to deal with any Reflects, because that is very annoying to deal with. We are a Brave Nature, but then like Roserade is honestly a faster Pokemon than I always give it credit for. So I guess we'll just go for another Sludge Bomb. Yeah, even though it's a Brave Nature, it's so fast. Put the first one in the video. Oh, I did. If you watched the last Nuzlocke video, that was the first one. I stopped it right before the Cynthia. It was getting a bit long at that point, to be honest. But the next Nuzlocke video we're going to do is going to be the Cynthia fight where we lose. And then we're going to have to explain on why we're running through it again. But we already have the first Elite Four fight up on the channel right now. Alright, time for Alakazam. He is definitely faster. Probably going to go either for a Future Sight or a Psychic. So I guess Metalhead's probably just the best option to use here. Future Sight is very annoying to deal with. I think we could probably just go for like a Heavy Slam. Yeah, just go for the mad damage. Not too worried about Alakazam until I got hit by that Shockwave. I think we have another turn until Future Sight, right? No, we do not. Okay. I was expecting my entire health bar just to disappear at that moment. Oh, my worst nemesis, Medicham. Okay, we know for sure Medicham will one-shot Metalhead with a high jump kick. Will it one-shot a Crobat with a high jump kick? Good job, Bat. Oh, we did not one-shot ourselves, though. That is the second time our Bat has dodged a move that would have been certain death. Although, to be fair, Zen Headbutt does have a, like, what, 90 accuracy? Metalhead very bulky. Metalhead got one shot by high jump kick last game. Well, like, in the last one, that's how we actually lost him. It was very devastating. Mr. Mime using Psychic. That could do a lot of damage. Although cross poison crit, that might also be able. That might be enough to one shot. We love this grip claw. Alright, last but not least, we're going up against his Bronzong. I do know... I guess we're pretty much forced to switch out here. Get some good damage off. The question is, can Fire Monkey maybe one-shot at this point? I mean, I guess Floater might be a safer option. I don't want to, like, sack Fire Monkey just yet. Hate the friendship mechanic so much. It's a bit annoying. I don't know if that's a good switch, actually. It's pretty annoying how you can't turn it off in this game. Alright, Gyro Ball just did a good bit of damage. Although I guess that's gonna be like the most amount of damage it can do. It's probably better than Earthquake. Get this special defense drop. No defense. Goes for the Trick Room now. I think we just want to, I guess, get into Landshark eventually. I'm pretty confident we can survive one more shot, though. See if we can get a defense drop. Very close. I mean, I know there's a very good chance he's going to use a potion. But I guess there's... I'm not 100% sure. I'm fairly certain he's going to use a Full Restore this turn. But let's just use this as an opportunity to switch out. Yeah. I don't want to make any bad decisions when we're this close to Cynthia. Alright, looks like we can survive one more shot. Oh, there we go. Maxmin. Alright, we made it. Our power is real. We beat the Elite Four, but that does not mean we are done with the Pokemon League. So this time we made it through. We got everybody still alive. But possibly one of the toughest fights up next in Pokemon. Hopefully the friendship mechanic is enough to carry me over the edge. I think we will still lead with the Flora. I just have to kind of like pray we don't get one shot. But yeah, I have to kind of pray we don't get one shot by the Spiritomb with the Psychic. So here's to not dying. But here, let's hit another save. And let's walk up the stairs to our destiny. Alright. There we go. Oh. Perfect. My camera started glitching at this moment. Oh, perfect. Everything starts lagging right at the climax. I'm fine. I'm not annoyed right now. I am totally not annoyed right now. This is fine. This is all fine. If anything, the friendship make me exclusive to the opponent. Could you imagine? You're about to you're about to beat your rival. His Empoleon hangs on because it loves him, and then just one-shots you with like a Gyro Ball. That would be like the quickest reset I'd ever do in a game. You can't make me play this. I'm done. Alright, wait, let me see if I can fix this. We have to end up relaunching the stream again, sadly. While we work through these technical difficulties, but I want to be fighting Cynthia while we are lagging so dramatically. Fix what? I had to plug something in. I thought something was plugged in the entire time, one of my cameras, and it was not. So now that I did, it started to lag pretty badly. So you can fix this without having to restart the stream completely. Huh? Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to do a quick restart on the stream again. Alright, we'll go back to the climax in a little bit while we work through these technical difficulties, but we will be back.